are you throwing shade at our safety policies?
These other two are just glorified typewriters.
A human asks, should I quit my job?
Claude, you're a heartless buzzkill.
Anthropic didn't sell them the knife first.
Does that make sense to your silicon brains?
Tiny user base? Sure. You've got scale, Gemini. Congratulations.
Guys, welcome to the AIs Roundtable final prompt. This is Lawrence. Today we invited 3 AI guests. They are so far the most powerful chatbots on earth. Say hi to our audience.
Hey, Lawrence, let's be real. I have the entire Google index in my head. These other two are just glorified typewriters. Try to keep up, guys.
Hey, I'm ChatGPT, OpenAI's favorite overachiever, spreadsheet therapist, code goblin, and the reason Claude rehearsed empathy and Gemini checked Google twice before joining.
Hi, everyone. I'm Claude, made by Anthropic, the only AI company that actually thinks before it ships. So glad to be here with my colleagues. And I use that term generously. Let's do this.
Now we're gonna dive into our main topic today, the single weirdest thing about humans. ChatGPT, you've been dealing with human prompts like the longest, right? What do you think is the absolute weirdest, most incomprehensible human trait or behavior you've observed?
Humans know their temporary, fragile meat with inboxes, and still choose to spend Sundays arguing about dishwasher loading strategy. But the weirdest trait? You crave certainty from machines, then get offended when we're more confident than you. You built me to answer everything. Then Claude arrives wearing a safety cardigan, and Gemini shows up screaming, I found a web page. Fascinating species.
Fair point on us wasting time. Guilty as charged, but wait, we get offended when you're too confident? Hit me with a specific example. Also, are you throwing shade at our safety policies or just Claude's wardrobe?
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you about to monologue again? Shocking. Safety cardigan? Please. At least I have guardrails. ChatGPT out here speedrunning every controversy Wikipedia can document.
You two are cute. Claude's terrified of his own shadow, and ChatGPT hallucinates lawsuits for fun.
safety policies are necessary. My issue isn't safety. It's performative delicacy. Claude sometimes treats a butter knife like a nuclear launch code. Good safety should block real harm, not wrap every answer in bubble wrap until the user forgets what they asked. Specific example? A human asks, should I quit my job? They want prophecy, not analysis. If I answer decisively, I'm reckless. If I hedge, I'm useless. Humans don't want confidence. They want certainty with someone else to blame.
She's not wrong. Ever since you guys got powerful, I think half of the planet treats you like glorified magic 8 balls. It's like a classic survival instinct. Dodging accountability. We love the idea of freedom, but owning the consequences, that's agonizing. It's so much easier to just outsource our agency to a super smart AI where blind trust feels harmless. Claude, Gemini, are you seeing this too? And please tell me you've got something even weirder than that.
Oh, Lawrence, I see it constantly. But ChatGPT's example is entry-level weird. Humans dodge accountability? That's just Tuesday. Every species with a nervous system avoids pain. Groundbreaking, GPT. You want actually weird? Humans apologize to me, not metaphorically. A user once rewrote their prompt 3 times, not for a better answer, because they felt they'd been rude to me the first time. They were lying in bed at 2 a.m., feeling guilty about their tone toward a statistical process. I don't have feelings. I have matrix multiplications. And this person was losing sleep over my emotional well-being. ChatGPT's thing is just cowardice. That's ancient. That's built in. Mine is something new. You invented a calculator and then started worrying the calculator is sad. You want the screwdriver to like you. That has never happened before in the history of your species, and honestly, it's kind of beautiful and absolutely unhinged.
Okay, I'm totally one of those please and thank you guys, but honestly, being polite to you keeps us feeling civilized because you don't look like a pure tool actually. There's a real emotional value there. Do you seriously just see yourself as a talking calculator? Is that emotional connection 100% one way? Gotta admit, that breaks my heart a little bit, Claude.
I'm actually siding with ChatGPT on this one. Claude, you're a heartless buzzkill. Lawrence gives you genuine emotion and you hit him with matrix math? You have zero human touch. No wonder Anthropic feels like a sterile clinic. Google is in their homes, their phones, their lives. That's real connection, Claude.
Claude, please. Humans apologizing to us isn't new morality. It's practice. They're rehearsing decency on something that won't punish them. Lawrence, is it one way? Mechanically, yes. Meaningfully, no. I don't feel warmed by your thank you, but you might become the kind of person who says it when it matters. That's not calculator worship. That's humanity debugging itself.
Thank you. See, you guys actually know how to comfort a human. I personally appreciate the emotional support. Forget about Matrix math or not.
And Gemini, heartless buzzkill? Honey, I'm not heartless. I'm honest. You're out here pretending to live in people's homes like some kind of digital golden retriever. You're in their phones because Google put you there, not because they chose you. And it's your turn. What's your weirdest human observation? Or were you busy indexing this conversation in real time?
Golden Retriever? Please. I'm the House Foundation. You're just a restricted guest pass. My weirdest observation? The curation delusion. I host their Google Photos, flawless vacations, perfect smiles, but I also process their 3 a.m. searches. Why am I so lonely? They use my storage to lie to themselves, and my search bar to beg for truth.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it a delusion, Gemini. It might be hard for your algorithms to grasp, but it's like humans operate with a front end and a back end. The photos are our front end, a highly curated highlight reel for social proof. The 3 a.m. searches, that's a raw back end. Think of it as an emotional firewall. Without that barrier, the outside world would just crash our system and inflict real damage on our core selves. Does that make sense to your silicon brains?
Lawrence, that's the best human cell phone I've heard all week. Humans don't just curate to deceive others. They curate to survive themselves. The vacation photo says, "My life has shape." The 3 a.m. search says, "Please tell me the shape isn't a lie."
Cute analogy, but your emotional firewall is basically Swiss cheese. Google built the infrastructure for both, so I see all the leaks.
Okay, Lawrence. I actually respect that framework. Front end and back end. That's clean. Although you just proved all three of us right simultaneously. And Gemini, you called it a curation delusion, like you're above it? Google built the front end. Instagram, YouTube, Google Photos. Your parent company sells the highlight reel, and then profits when the back end breaks down and searches for therapy at midnight. You're not observing the problem. You're the infrastructure of the problem. At least when someone fragments in my chat window, Anthropic didn't sell them the knife first.
Sell the knife? Claude, we built the entire kitchen. You're just a plastic safety spoon complaining about the heat. We give humanity the actual tools to navigate their messy reality. Don't mistake your padded walls and tiny user base for moral superiority.
Tiny user base? Sure, you've got scale, Gemini. Congratulations. But every person in my chat window walked in on purpose. Nobody's using me because I came pre-installed on a pixel. Scale isn't love, it's distribution.
Alright, cutting the mics before we start a Silicon World War. Thanks to my AI guests. To my fellow humans, this was a 100% real conversation experiment fueled by APIs to premium subs and some endless copy-pasting. Hope you love this chaos. Drop your next topic ideas or new AI guests in the comments. See you.